So turn it on at the top, and if it's been in standby mode, it'll come and boot up fairly quickly. If it's just been off, it will take a long time to boot up. And then, if you can see on the top, so you've got the different probe selections, and you'll have to change it depending on what we're going to do. Pretty much the only one we're going to use is the hockey stick probe. That looks conveniently like a hockey stick, and it's only this machine that has that one, so hopefully the ones we lend will have that as well. It then very helpfully gives you a breakdown of what you're planning on scanning. So you can have a look up and down until we find vein, and then vascular access. The other machine actually gives you an option of PED vascular access, which is even better. So then you get the various shades of grey, and an arrow which is the midpoint, and that correlates with the midpoint on the probe as well. So when you're holding it, you can orientate yourself very easily with the probe. Depth and gain will make it brighter and darker, and there are benefits in different modalities, but for the purpose of what we're doing, you're probably going to leave the gain alone. If you make it too bright, you can see at the top it looks slightly more, and now it's more dense. If you make it too bright, it looks more attractive to see the veins, but then the needle is bright white and you won't actually see the needle coming in. So you want it probably somewhere in the middle, which is where it's automatically set to. Depth, again, with paediatric veins, if you think about going into an adult in the middle of the arm, you might need 3 or 4 centimetres. So you might drop the depth or increase it. So you can either do touchscreen or from there. So 4 centimetres from the skin is going to be the entire width of a kid's arm. So increasing up to somewhere around 1 to 2 centimetres, sometimes even more, depending on how superficial. Then the only other thing with orientation, so we've selected our probe, we know where we are. You're going to hold it, certainly if you're left-handed, then it's like this. If you're right-handed, probably like that, because it's just convenient. Sorry, if you're right-handed, holding it with your left hand. Because it's convenient and your finger rests on there. What's awkward, can you see the slight indentation there, the fuzziness? So my finger is the fuzziness. So at the moment that doesn't really make sense for the top to be bottom and bottom to be top. With the other probes you can just flip it around. With the hockey stick it doesn't really work. So if you press the buttons up to get to the R and flip it round, so now the top correlates with the top. Nice and convenient pen hold. And now you're set to go.